Well, what made me decide to become a chair of ISWAN? That's a good question, but I guess eventually it was the hope that I could actually assist a worthy organization in moving forward. Sometimes you sense that the welfare of the seafarers are ignored and too much emphasis is paid on what's happening ashore in the shipping companies, but I fear that we may tend to forget that a big part of shipping is actually the people that make the ship run. In other words, the crews on board the ships. And I think it's very important that we give them the same conditions as we would expect to give our employees ashore. Well, I think we can continue to improve the conditions on board and recognize the seafarers for the great job they do and the importance the important role they play within the company. But I think that, having said that, I also think that the conditions for the seafarers have improved greatly. Certainly if you look at the time I've spent in shipping the last, I'm sorry to say, more than 40 years. So I think we've come a long way, but there's always improvements you can make. I think it's part of the DNA of Clipper is that we're taking the welfare of our employees very, very seriously. And when a crisis happens, whether it's ashore or whether it's on the ships, we feel you need to deal with that in the best manner possible. So for us, it comes natural that you are doing everything you can to look after the crew, and not only the crew actually, because equally important in a hijacking situation is the next of kin, because they are in a situation where they actually don't know what's going on board the ship. So it's in a sense, it's maybe even more important to keep them comfortable. I think also communication is going to play a bigger and bigger part of our lives. Communication has improved ashore a lot more than it has on the ships. And my hope is that we're going to see an improvement in terms of communication to and from the ships, which also, of course, would be a huge benefit to our seafarers, because I still think we have a way to go when it comes to giving access for our seafarers to communicate.